Alright, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Last session I done a little bit of pre-building to get this thing ready to go. And let me take a look at the ventilation here. It looks like I was trying to build a gap in here, so this gas pipe in the middle needs to be... oh, it is being deconstructed. Let's unpause it. And then this needs to come across. And I won't be able to build across that unless I dig out this up here as well. Okay, so they're set. They've got a fair amount of work cut out for them. And I think I can't do any more refining until that gets done because of this kind of blocking things up here. Oh, but I'm almost out of oil anyway. Wonder if I can free up any more spare oil without going into this toxic area. Looks like we got a little bit there. Could go across there. That might free up a little extra oil. Oh, it looks like it's just going to pool up in here. But I don't want to break into this. That looks like a large quantity of natural gas that's going to get released if I do that. Oh, and there's some here I could dip into, it looks like. Alright, let's go like that and check out the first colony. Looks like things are chugging along good. I did want to start filling these up with petroleum to use as a coolant. And I could dump a little bit more petroleum in here. This is what? Oh, 36 kilograms. That's a decent amount. Yeah, let's finish digging this out. And it has a baseline of petroleum at the bottom here. That's enough to distribute heat pretty easily. Right, so we're done with that. Which means I don't need these. But I do want to run petroleum over to feed into these things. Where's the input? Okay, that's out. This is the in. Alright, so let's go across here. Uh-oh, something's entombed. Let's go into that input. And feed it into there as well. Alright, let's free it up. Who's entombed? Oh, just a little air purifier is entombed. Oh, and I think I also want... let's see if I can go up into space yet. Let's see if they built that up the top. I'm gonna actually try to tag a... let me kind of reserve this. Oh, they haven't built it yet, but I'm gonna hit Control 1 so I have a saved spot there. How are we doing for lead? Looks like I've not added lead. Seven tons of lead. Okay, there's plenty of lead here. They should be able to get this built eventually. Do I crank it up a little bit? Yes, I do. And let me get a handle on where's the research. Alright, yeah, we're still working on the material science for this solid management. Alright, let's start dumping water in here. And let's sweep. Is it still a vacuum? Good, still a vacuum. Let's vacuum, sweep up all the debris in here. And I should eventually get enough steel. There we go, I do have enough steel to build a thermo aquatuner. And I'm going to need some plumbing to get this operating. Let's see, maybe we'll come out the bottom. And come in from the top. I need an overflow. Maybe come in from the side. Alright, I'll come in from the side. So it's going to come in. Let's test the temperature. Yeah, I need a little bit of automation here. Oh, that's a liquid automation. Boy, it's early in the morning and I'm having a little trouble plumbing. There we go. A thermosensor. I'm going to control to only turn on the aquatuner when the water gets above a certain temperature to cool it down. This will make a cooling loop to cool off parts of the base if they get too hot. I also would like to have some other controls here. Some temperature controls. I want this to heat up enough that I can supply steam to some steam rooms eventually, some saunas. Where am I doing that? And I also want it to turn on the sauna only when it reaches a certain temperature. Alright, so this will control whether or not the steam turbines are allowed to turn on. Maybe I should have it more in the middle. Yeah, I'll do both these in the middle. Let's get a couple of thermosensors in here. I don't know if I have enough plastic to make some steam turbines. Yes, I do. Okay, let's make those out of lead right away. Looks like I didn't build an even number. Is that okay? Yeah, I didn't space it out to make it a perfect 15 or whatever, or 20 width. Heat stroke. Oh, this is still too hot over here. You know, maybe I should stop building ceramic. I think I have a good amount of ceramic right now, and this area is getting hot. Yeah, it'd be better if I was building the ceramic over here where it's really cooled off. Or I could do something about the salt water coming in. I could put a little radiant pipe over here. That should cool things off once they build it. Oh, we've got the long pause. Alright, 4 in a row. Yeah, that seems reasonable. let's also get... I'm going to need a little basin to store up polluted water to use as my loop, cooling loop, or even salt water. I could use either one. Let's have a reservoir for water. Do I need... I don't think I need a battery here, because I'm going to run this all the way over to the main power spine. Like this. And in the short term, do I want these hooked up with heavy watt line? Or am I going to go right away with, yeah, this stuff needs power. Alright. Let's go ahead and put some transformers. I'm a little shy on copper. But this will need power. And also someday I will need this ventilation for my steam rooms, for my saunas. So let's go ahead and add that. Again, this steam room stuff has nothing to do with the operation of my cooling loop. It's more for a luxury later on. And these things always seem to leak on me, but whatever. How are we doing for water? 130. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we've got plenty of water in here. Okay, stop dumping water. Go ahead and dig it out. Or deconstruct that. Alright, so I'm going to want a supply of steam that will, oops, somehow go down into here to feed these steam rooms. And also come up any excess steam that I'm not using. And if I'm not using it, it should circulate around to stay warm. Alright, so steam goes in here. Let's have it circulate around. Oops. Let me make sure I've got the flow going the right direction. It's a little bit of direction here. So it'll come in, it'll flow out, flow that way. And then down here. And then we've got, so hopefully, oh, that's, let me make this out of ceramic too while I'm at it. Alright, oops. I thought I want to deconstruct these and make these pipes out of ceramic. And again, they're not ready to do anything yet. I don't have wood, I don't have the materials available. Insulated pipe, make it out of ceramic. In here, back out there, and it should circulate around. let's see the plumbing. Alright, we've got ceramic wires. Oh, let me get this in here so we can fill it up. Start putting that petroleum to work. And it looks like I've got a little backlog of petroleum as well. It filled up. Couldn't keep up with the polymer press. How's this area doing for hot? I know it's hot in here and it's wet. Oh, and the lead is still getting dropped off here? Let me, they should have rebuilt. Yes, now it's getting dropped off in the right place. It's splitting. Let's, deconstruct that. So anything getting dropped off out of here is going to go where I want it up here, so it's a little easier to reach. Oh, new printables. Supplier that can't cook. Not allowed sleeper. Random ice. Or a fungal spore. I don't particularly need anything. I'll just take the fungal spore for the heck of it. Oh, we've got a lot of polluted water in here. Let's maybe mop this up or sweep that up out of here. This looks like so much disgusting stuff I might even need to clean the air. Alright, let's get the air cleaned up. Oh, it looks like I could maybe do a little overhaul of the power system as well. Alright, how are we going? Let's get this swept up. Once this is swept up, I think I'll be pretty happy. Is this... How's the aquatuner here? Let me check the wiring. I feel like I've missed some stuff here. Right, that's wired. I also need to wire that gas pump eventually so I don't have to pop into here later. What else? Automation. Where does that go? Here we go. Automation. Automation wire. Okay, one wire to control the pump for later on, and one wire to control these to make sure they don't turn on before I'm ready. And a wire over here for the aquatuner. How are we doing? Oh yeah, that's milligrams. I think I'm done with this. Oh, I finished off this last time. I don't know whether to keep these or kind of move the storage over to here. I've got a power line that's not doing anything. Maybe I thought there was power coming over here. Deodorize just in case. Oop, that's a little too close. Alright, I'm going to need... I still need the supply of polluted water to use for my cooling loop, which I may put right there. And in the short term, let me make a little access route here. Still milligrams. I wonder if there's something still venting. I don't see any venting bleach stones. You know, while I'm at it, let's go ahead. Dig these up. They will vent a little bit. But I'll sweep them up at the same time. Uh-oh, that's going to trap them if I'm not careful. Yeah, let's get really ambitious here. Sweep up these bleach stones. I think when they're done cleaning up all the rubble in here... Oh, sandstone is not getting picked up. And some of those seeds are not getting picked up, it looks like. What's here? Oh, that's the gas pump isn't working. Alright, sandstone. I want to drop it off, but if I drop it off in here, we'll get an eternal loop. So maybe I set a drop off here. Does this need to be sealed in? I don't even need a door here. That was probably there from Shinebug in like episode 1. Alright. Conveyor loader. Conveyor loader right there, although it is a little bit of ugliness. And that's run a rail down. And drop off sandstones. Here and here. We'll keep feeding hatches sandstones for now. That. I think the action is getting pretty good. I feel like I no longer need this deodorizer. What's going on here? Body temperature. What sort of temperature does it have? Too hot or too cold? Too hot. Too hot. Well, that is easily solvable if I run some of this ice water around here, this really, really cold. Oh, temperature is this water coming? Yeah, 10 degrees. Alright, so let's route this up here and across. Can I reach that? I don't know. Then I'll rejoin here. Let's get a little tad bit of radiant pipe just at the beginning here to spread the cooling. And also some tiles, because that will, I think that will transmit, two solid surfaces transmits heat faster than transmitting through gases. Alright, I think I need to finish that off to make sure I can build it all the way across. Is there slime down here? What's polluted dirt, maybe? I don't know, but time for another mop up. Another sweep. Oh yeah, is this a lot of stuff too hot? Oh no, irrigation. Did I finally finish off the polluted water? It looks like I did. Oh, okay, that is actually good news. And why is that good news? It's good news because I can dump more polluted water in here. Let's turn this on. It is turned on, just not have any water. And, oh, that's on too. Why is that how... Oh, did I disable it? Let's enable the building. Okay, so that'll sweep up any excess polluted water. But I think that means I'm close enough that this new water coming in can also join this line so it'll feed in there anytime there's not a backlog. Like that. I could even just go like this. Could I do that? Then it might have more than one direction. I don't know about all these. Oh, food is decayed and idle dupes. These guys are idle. 4 idle dupes. Oh, this whole place. So hopefully we've got no combustible gas going. Oh, they can't build that because this isn't finished here. Okay, let's finish that. Did they dig out all this? No, they couldn't. Oh, there must be they weren't able to get up there. And what to do about this? I think I would like to have, if I find a collection somewhere of chlorine, which maybe if I dig out this, I'll get some bleach stone and chlorine in there. What are we doing over here? Let's dig out more fossil. Have they sent all that fossil to the other planet? They must have. Alright, let's just for kicks go up here. Just for something to do. There we go. Anything else uncovered here? No, eventually I think I need to get up to the surface somewhere. I need to move those guys over to here. So maybe I send another rancher over here just for temporary. I don't like, there's still this. How's oxygen looking? It is very full of oxygen. Where am I? We've got one of these here, surrounded by oxygen. One here, but there's not very much clean air around it. A lot of stuff I can't reach. See if that helps matters. I think I'm getting a surplus of polluted oxygen around here. Let me think about how to get rid of that. And someday I would like to run a line all the way up to the surface here and have some solar panels at the top. There's a lot of wheezeworts here that I might be able to find something good to use out of them. I don't know if it's time to break into there yet or not. Sweep this stuff up. Looks like a lot of stuff I can sweep up here. How are we doing for food? A lot of food. Way more food than I could possibly use. So that means I could dig up some of these. Let's see how the plants are doing. Alright, let's go ahead and just dig up this whole block. These plants are all pretty ugly, bad decor. So getting them out of the way would not be bad anyway. Is it time to explore inside here? Let's try to free up a little more space. Although this level is going down. Another plug sluglet. Okay, if I take this plug sluglet, he's going to immediately start eating spare stuff. He's going to get this stuff. Okay. Let me get a rancher over here so I can round him up ASAP. Or I could lock him in. Alright. Let's put a rancher back there anyway to round up the rest of those. Devin. Ooh. Sloppy mess. And then I want to check on my flow of petroleum. Oh, that's right. Let's get the rest of these bleach stones swept up. Oops, that was sand. Bleach stone. Okay, bleach stones are done. Is my warp ready? Okay, let's go. Devin, you can teleport hopefully before you suffocate. Uh-oh, he's suffocating. Teleport. Alright. Devin, catch your breath, and then... Do you have... Let's just check, make sure he actually is a rancher with enough skills to wrangle up this thing. Rancher Devin does have critter ranching skills, and let's give him a little bit of supplying skills as well. Max, I hadn't decided. Anybody else? Supplier Ada? Yep. Let's keep building up this way. Alright, everyone else, I'm not willing to risk them going into a emotional meltdown. So, copper ore, let's cancel that. This should be made of cobalt ore. Let's prioritize it a bit. Deconstruct just the buildings here. And now let's bring in the little sluglet. And let's wrangle some sluglets. Wrangles. You guys get wrangled up. You get wrangled up. And then maybe I go to the surface here, or keep digging. I've got diamond, maybe I can do something fancy with this diamond. I could also start sending, should have a surplus of iron on this map now. I could start sending iron to the other base as well. I just don't know how much spare iron I've picked up over at the other base. Let's sweep lead. Maybe I'll do that. Let's start sending iron so that I can craft it into steel or other useful stuff. Iron ore. Iron ore, send it away. Okay, idle dupes again. Must be over here. I think I'm done with these algae terrariums. You know, although I haven't checked my error in a long time. That is not looking good for oxygen. What has happened? Alright, let's pause. What is going on with my oxygen? Empty pipes. Oh, it finished using these up. Alright, well if it's finished using those up, I've got hot salt water down here. Let's go ahead with another desalinator that I'll use to feed these machines. It's going to be hot. I've got this cool water coming in. Is this the cool water? Cool water coming in. So maybe I'll take advantage of this cooling loop. Where's my other desalinator going? Alright. Let's get a desalinate, although I'm out of water. I gotta get this. I have to make at least a short-term solution. For right now, let's send a little water over here. Oh, this is not being used anymore. I'm not fixing up polluted water. So I can get rid of this water sieve. But this output pipe could just go up and go right into these pipes. Alright, a little bit of spaghetti here. So that feeds into there. And then this will come down into a desalinator. Starvation. Oh, he's just in the bathroom. Okay. Let's set the game going again. I'm going to slow down the speed just a tad bit here. They're having trouble breathing as well. Is this not... Okay, it's not... I've got too many crisis situations going on here. Let's look at materials. A lot of carbon dioxide. That should get sucked up by this. Maybe there's just a... Oh, I didn't send a signal. I want to say anytime there's carbon dioxide, send it up, blow it out. Okay, refinement. Get a second desalinator. This is for dealing with hot salt water. And I only need this to deal with the leftovers of this refinery. Why can't I build it here? There we go. Because I've got this in the way. Let's get the deodorizer out of the way. Let's go ahead and make some more copper. And some steel. Okay, so desalinator. It's gonna come down here and out there. So once that stuff is done, this emergency water supply should be done. You know what, do I even want to bother with this emergency water supply? Maybe I just go with the desalinating the hot salted water. Oh, I have to get the hot salted water up. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to need to go that much further down. This is hot salty water. Let's cancel that. And I think I don't have any use for these things anymore. Don't need this filtration, don't need those. This water level is low enough, I should just mop it all up, get that taken care of. And I've got no more water dripping down here, so this can get mopped up finally. This can get cleaned up. Oh, do we have a power shortage? Why is that no power? I must be having brownouts that these can't generate enough power for me. If that's the case, then what am I going to do? Alright, we can have some people run if they need to deal with that brownout. There we go. Let's see, oxygen. Oh, this thing. Let's turn off this pump. This is probably a needless drain. We're down to milligrams again of chlorine. Sweep up the bleach stones. You know, maybe I'll wait till that becomes micrograms. Alright. Boy, more bleach stone down here. Alright, so let's sweep up this last bleach stones. Yeah, I'm got rolling brownouts going on. Is it worth shutting this off early? Idle Dupes. Oh, this rancher is done. Has he ranched everything? You know what? I want to wait to dig these things up. Let's take care of those ladders. And once that's done, you know, I just want the rancher on hand in case any of these slugs fall down. we sending here? Copper. Sending iron ore, okay. No power available. Oh, what is going on? You know, the other thing I could do, I watched this other streamer grind this game, and he switched from bog buckets to bristle blossoms in order to slow down the drain of his polluted water. I might consider doing that as well. Oh, we got a fallen slug. Wrangle him up. It looks like the rest should fit up here pretty well. Once he's wrangled, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in case I have a bunch of babies and maybe I'll get some more slugs, I'll just kind of leave it as that. Keep them in this little narrow area. Alright, so round up that other slug, and meanwhile maybe drop off some bristle blossom seeds. Where's the seed delivery spot? Oh, I'm going to shut this off. I've got enough plastic for now. Let's dig through here. Are we down to micrograms? Milligrams? Yeah, I think milligrams is kind of light enough. Let's turn that off. They didn't sweep up everything in here. They didn't... Oh, because it's still a bunch of sandstone. And they don't know what to do with sandstone. I'd never said go ahead. This should be where you drop off sandstone. Oops. Drop off sandstone there, and it'll come down and be fed to these, it'll be split evenly. Let's deconstruct that thing. Alright, since this is done, chlorine is kind of low, let's go ahead and crack this open. Sweep this up. And put in another layer of insulated tiles here. Let's seal these boys in to keep their heat. Something like that. Okay. Oops, I don't need to dig that up. Where's my other... Okay, so here, let's get some bristle blossom seeds. I could even put some grub fruit seeds over there, since they will have sulfur. And I have at least 2 of the little, beetles. Let's go blossoms for now. I'll toss them a few grub fruits, maybe. Alright, that is not doing anything. Let's deconstruct that. Let's see how temperature is doing. Yeah, it's cooled off sufficiently. That's nice. I don't need 2 rows of water coming through here. So I think I will deconstruct that. I'll get a short-term spillage, which I can live with. I'll just wipe it up. Oh, it's going to be cold. But not so cold that it's going to damage the dust caps. Oh, and this looks like I can put another hydroponic farm in there. Oops. Let's see about that spaceship. Alright, we've got a spaceship. Let's consider what we're good at. New rocket, carbon dioxide, make it out of copper, and then a new planet. I'm going to want a rover to do some exploring. Let's make that out of copper. And maybe I will drop off some raw supplies, so they'll be on hand for my next journey. So orbital cargo module to drop off supplies. And then we'll need a nose cone. Alright, so that's coming underway. Okay, I'm going to need to build a ladder up to the top. It needs carbon dioxide. So I'm going to put carbon dioxide in here, and excess carbon dioxide I will vent off to space if I accidentally put too much. Alright, and I think it needs to be insulated since it's so cold up here. Carbon dioxide will freeze in the pipes. But I don't need to go with the expensive ceramic. Let's just go with the cheapo igneous rock insulated pipe. This is my carbon dioxide feed. And where am I getting carbon dioxide from? Somewhere here I should have carbon dioxide. Oh, I don't need it to be insulated all this way. I think it only starts to freeze when it gets above here. Alright. Let's have a shut off so I can shut off the flow. Signal switch so I can do it manually. Alright, and now let's go back with the regular pipe. From here on down. I'm going to leave some gaps in here. Okay, where do I have carbon dioxide? Here was carbon dioxide. This was supposed to bring up carbon dioxide from below. Why did they build this? Waiting set. Let's cancel the sedimentary rock. And make it out of igneous rock. And I'm tempted. Maybe I need a little storage, a little backlog of a reservoir of carbon dioxide to send up to boost to power my rocket. Okay, like that. And this, I will say, prioritize the rocket, and only after the rocket is filled, then send the rest of the leftover carbon dioxide into outer space. If I go through here, that's going to release a little bit of chlorine. But oops, I clicked the wrong button. I think I can live with that. Bridge over here. What is going on for oxygen up here? You know, let me just release a little, just have a little gas vent here as well. Might as well, you know, pressurize that with good oxygen. While I'm at it, let's put a gap in here in case I ever need a gap for some reason. A gap here. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Put some bridges in. Alright, that'll give them something to do. A new printer is available. Alright, I'm going to check out what we've got here. Oh, this is a really good rancher, but I think I'm set on ranchers for now. I think I'm good on dupes. I don't want to run into lag. I've got 11 out of, I've got 15 total. And I think I was going to go for about 16 to 18. Just grab some random food so it'll probably rot. I wonder if I should expand this. Let's, I'm sort of full up on food, so I'm going to make a second refrigerator down here. Oops. Maybe a little bit silly. Just so I don't have less food going to rot laying on the floor. But I think I'm going to save it. Did I accomplish what I wanted today? Nothing particular. I'm getting a cooling loop ready. They still need to dig this all up. Let's sweep all that material up. I see there's some muckroot in there. I can't remember if I'm throwing muckroot somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a spare place for it. This is supposed to be for edible that will not rot because it's not powered. So I can put things like muckroot in there, which will never get bad. Nutrient bars will never get bad. Swamp chard. Those things will never rot no matter what I do. So I'll leave those out. So, next episode, hopefully we'll finish cleaning this out, emptying that of debris, and then seal it in. Let's send a rocket to a new planet. Let's check the star map. Yeah, we'll send it over to Topiariola. That'll be next episode. Sending the rocket. And what else? We've got random cleanup here. We've got our flow of stuff. You know, did I pick a... Let me pick this. Oh, and I gotta mop up a little junk down here. But we're making good progress. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.